All right. Hey, payday. Woo! And anything I say on here is not financial advice. There's just for entertainment. Entertainment only. Ugh. Got paid today. Today is actually my actual payday from work every week. I think on Thursdays. No, Friday. Fridays? I don't know. Thursdays or Fridays. I got direct deposit, and our bank has the 2-day early payday. So I actually, well, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. So I probably get paid on Thursday. I get paid on Thursday. But my stocks paid today too. I have two small weekly payers that are paying me $1.50 a piece. I know. I'm just building them up. Actually, I'm not. I'm just seeing what they do, seeing what the numbers do in the week, in the month. Next week is our second big payday, our second big stock payday. Our first big payday was from Plady, Plty. It's an offshoot of the Palantir. And it is raining. Yay. Next week is Misty, MSTY. They follow strategy and Bitcoin. I have to learn how to say strategy. Open my mouth. Strategy. It's strategy. So my strategy. Strategy. I like to mumble. I don't open my mouth wide enough to actually talk. I kind of I don't know why that's the way it is. Maybe it's the fact that I'm missing some teeth. Not a lot. I mean, I think I'm missing 4 teeth. One missing at the top right. I got 1 missing on the bottom left. I got 2 missing on the bottom left. And nothing missing on the right. So that's top right. So that's pretty good. Driver's side. Yeah. If you would gauge the weather by the amount of winter coats we had today at work, you would think that it was snowing. It's 50, 55. I guess if you're not from here, it is kind of cold. But if you're from here, you're all right. This isn't that cold. I did have, the reason I started this video was some good winds came around yesterday. Good winds started taking some more stuff off the trees. If you remember, we had the ice storm of a lifetime 2 months ago at the end of March. If you're not aware of that, I do have videos on that on my channel. I'd also suggest you just Google Northern Michigan ice storm March 2025, and you will come across a plethora of I don't remember this trail. Yes, this is okay. See, this is the problem with all that windstorm. If you come across your trail from the back end, you don't recognize it because of all the branches that are down still. Okay, that's a laner, so the trail's right there. Where's your brother? Where's your brother? Where's your brother? Where's Ruckus? I don't remember that trail that we're on now going. This is the main trail. Wait a minute. That trail goes home. Jesus Christ. I'm not that high right now, I promise. So that trail leads to the house. I tell you what. Yeah, that was just the trail going home. No need to get excited. This big old tree, this big old leaner, This thing is bound to come down soon. It's barely hanging on. It's dropped. Wow. It's dropped a good amount. That's the only place that's holding it on. Other than that, this thing is just waiting to tip. It even came out more. You can see the roots are getting pulled up. So that came up even more. Now that tree is, that may not come down for a while. I look up there and it's still, what's up, dog? It's still kind of good attached. But we'll take our chances. Where's your brother? There he is. There he is. There's your brother. Probably out pooping. So yesterday, fun news for the northern Michigan. We had a big fire up here. Probably about another half hour north, 50 minutes north. Apparently there was a farmer that was apparently trying to burn some wood, some trash, and it got it out of control. I do have videos of the airplanes that were fighting the fire. They called in 4 tanker planes to come up here and put that fire out. We are the volunteer, I'm gonna say fire chief's wife, works in the next apartment over, and she was telling all kinds of stories and whatnot about what was going on. They didn't want that to get out of control, so they went kind of overboard. And I'd say overboard, not overboard as far as I'm concerned. They used a lot of resources to keep that fire contained. Apparently it was only 5 acres, but that's still 5 acres. It's pretty good. It's a pretty good fire. As I said, it's raining. The dogs want to go in there, and I'm not going in there because I don't want to get wet. Bad enough, my feet are still wet from work and cleaning that place up. Under the description, put on yoga pants and I'll do anything for you. I had a lady come in at the end of our work, already getting ready to go home, and she had in a pack of stuff. She goes, "Can I get 4 more of these?" Yes, ma'am, not a problem. I shall help you any way that I can. Get that plane, get that plane. Where's that plane? I hear it. I can't see it now. But yeah, it was pretty cool to see all the planes last night with the yesterday that were fighting the fire. And of course we got that lady her chops. She wanted them cut her special way. She wanted them, I don't know, cut you thick them, 1.5 inches. Perfect. So she took them, got her 4, and she held up the counter, made it look nice before we left. We were joking today about, I remember my stuff was in a box. It was in a blue box 2 years ago. What happened to it? Well, I got that question today from a person. You used to have these in the freezer. They're not there anymore. I was like, well, we have these. No. I don't remember what they were called, but I remember what they looked like. Oh, great. Here we go. So it took about 20 minutes. And I was like, I'm not sure we have what you're looking for. I went over everything we had. Apparently I missed the spot because she made it a special purpose to come out. And my special purpose? What are you doing to my special purpose? That's a movie. Hey, you know what movie that is? I will send you a mangy bear hide, Mr. McCrae. McCrae, not McCrae. No, but that's a good idea. I think I'm gonna start I don't know what kind of giveaway. I don't have that many people at one time here. I only get 3 or 4 to check in every day. But yeah, I don't know where they're going. I know they smelled bones. when I came in, so I don't know why they're walking. Bastards, I don't want to walk. We could have driven out here if you wanted to go for a walk. Bastard kids. Jason. No. Yeah, we're a bit tired today. I got something going on. I gotta call my doctor. I was supposed to call him today. But it's just one of those conversations you just really don't know how to say. But yeah, not looking forward to it. I don't have good thoughts about it. I've seen some things, heard some things, and feel some things. It's kind of, that ain't right. But what's that song? Oh, I can't remember what that song is. What we're looking for. Okay, we got our 4. They're going to the clearing. Look for the 4 trees coming out of 1. That's them right there. So we're gonna take a right, and that'll take us to the clearing. I remember when we first moved out here, I think I stepped maybe 100, 200 feet off of our property, and I cautioned my wife about getting too far out because we didn't want to get lost. Oh my goodness. Yeah. But that was when we first moved up here. Now it's just like, okay, we can't go. I think we've walked every trail in this place. And there's some things that we have not seen, but for the majority, we have gone every possible inch of land around here. So we know we can't go too far. We're only 2 miles at the longest stretch, so we can walk 2 miles. 4 if you go walking in the back. But yeah, and the clearing, yay! Turbo. Juniper, gin and juice. Ciao, juniper berries. This is what they make gin and juice out of. Laid back. Oh, it smells so good. Not as good as fresh pine. What was lilacs. Holy smokes! We were at the across the hall, across the village, the other side of town, the other side of the tracks. There's a house that has like 10, 15 feet hedge of lilacs. Hey, that's new. Wow. That's a big boy. All these trees have been damaged from, like I was saying, the ice storm. And they're just waiting for a big enough shove. And apparently the last couple of days, this was a big enough shove to wow, that is absolutely crazy. Reminds me of a story about a girl that had sex with 500 guys in 24 hours. That's what that reminds me of. But no, this is natural. That is not natural. This. Well, it is both destruction. And much like this tree, she will never go back together. Enough of it. I'll get in trouble. Yeah, there's more trees that have come down, and I imagine it's not gonna end. We're gonna have trees coming down for years, decades. It's a lot. Ow. Man. And again, I don't know where the boys are at. I'm just walking aimlessly back to the house, thinking they're gonna go back. They've already pooped, they've already sniffed, they've rolled in somebody's shit. Already had to yell at them once, so they should be having a full walk already. You know they smelled the bones that were at home, so you're probably, I mean, honestly, they're probably right behind me, but it might be halfway home. No. We saw an old coworker today. I haven't seen him since I left my last place. Sat there bullshitting a minute, and he goes, "Hey, let me ask you something." I go, "Yes, we're hiring." He goes, "No, no, no. I heard you hired so-and-so." I just started laughing. Yes, we did. These little guys. I don't like these little guys. These little guys are not. Hey, there's my dog. There's one of them. Hey, there's both. These guys are apparently not good for the area. They will decimate grass. They will take out all kinds of stuff. But what they are good for is bird food. So what we do is we take them up to their hive, their nest. I remember playing with these guys as kids. Yeah, all we do is let this open up like that, and the birds will come out and pick them all off. That's bird food. The bad part about this is I'm going to get my foot caught. I would give you an example, but it's hard to do. You're walking, and your foot comes up straight like that, and then it hooks onto a, god damn it, with a hook like this, and where this will not move, you expect your foot to move, so you pick up your knee, all of a sudden your foot is right behind your ass because you can't move it. And you can't move your leg because you can't go sideways. So you're like, oh shit, bah! Falling down. That was a good movie, by the way, Falling Down, Michael Douglas. If you ever got a spare hour and a half, 2 hours, you want to feel better about you being angry, you can watch that and always think, you know, I'm not that angry. I'm doing all right. That was a good Falling Down. Yeah, that was Michael Douglas. Not to be confused with, was it Fallen? F-A-L-E-N with Denzel Washington and John Goodman. That was a good movie. Not to be confused with Legends of the Fall. Oh, I'm sure there's all kinds of fall movies out. The Fall Guy. That was a good, not the movie Fall Guy with, what's his name, that new ass kid, but the old Fall Guy movie with Steve Austin. Lee Majors. I get their names confused. Lee Majors. Not to be confused with Lee Horsley, who apparently is a cousin, like 1,000 times removed. But, I mean, that's coming from the Texas side of the family, so you don't really know. They're also the ones that said that my mother had learned how to pick guitar from a guy named John Dingelhofer or Doppenheimer or something. Whatever John Denver's real name is, apparently he taught my mom how to pick guitar. I don't know. I didn't hear that until she was on her deathbed, so I don't know if that was just something to, I don't know. That was a lot going on right then. That was a very, very interesting time. They caught me at my vulnerable side with my emotions sitting out, which they usually don't. Compassion usually does not open up itself that much. But it did then, and I'm still pushing that fucking door closed. Good God Almighty. Worst thing my therapist ever could say. Couldn't you just open the door a little bit? Oh, fuck no. There's no such thing as a little bit. I listened. Whoa! I listened. I shouldn't have. I should have stuck my foot in the ground. I knew better. I thought I was doing a good thing. Well, I mean, really, it doesn't matter now. I just don't. Out of sight, out of mind. Grew up with that. Out of sight, out of mind, and stepdad had said many, many times as I was a kid that his family was dead to him. Sisters. Once his parents died, they split up the will and the money, and of course, money what's up with family. Hey, boys. Mac, let's go back home. It's gonna get hot out here pretty quick. And I don't want to get hot out here because I got long sleeves and long shirt. And I'm kind of hungry too. I got some, yeah, purposely not talking. Shit like that. I'm too sober to be bringing this shit up. But, yeah, we made, our sausage maker made some, oh shit, I forgot. Oh, it doesn't matter. They've been really good the last month, 2 months. I'm really happy with the sausage makings coming out of there, as long as they're made by a certain guy. They're doing all right. Once in a while, you come across something that'll make you go, this looks like it was burnt in a fire. Yeah, but that's the only one. So then it makes you think it was lightning. Might have been lightning. But again, we've only been here, for 6 years. So it could be, I feel like we've lived here forever, but we're not even close. But I can tell you what we're close to, and we're close to the last days of walking out here. This one sees, and I say that knowing that I have a weed back there. I got a couple chainsaws that I could take care of this, but you know, this place is full of ticks. I'm not in any hurry to come walking out here. There's no wind because you got a big little 700-foot mountain hill. It's over there. We usually don't get wind from the west, and even if we do, we still have 400 or 500 feet of woods to go. Boys. So, we're gonna walk this way. We're gonna do the Michigan left and take a right. Gonna walk a long way around so we can have the easier, less wet way. Go through the way we were going. It was gonna skirt the, it's gonna skirt that hill. And there's all the dead trees that are falling off that hill. So we're gonna kind of sketch back into the pine trees. Hopefully we don't scare up any raccoons or anything else. We're getting wet. I don't mind getting wet, but see, I think we're somewhere else. Right there's a hunting blind. I know where we're at. I was going the wrong way to begin with. I get so turned around when I'm too sober. It's my fault. But it was raining when I got home, so I couldn't take the boys out. And right away, we had to sit there and play kissy face on the living room floor. There's some more tent worms. I do enjoy how shiny they are, though. All these are just eggs. Ruckus, stop. These little black things are eggs. All right, boys, come on. Ruckus, come on. If I can make it to the... God, if I can make it without falling down, not on my fault, but because of the stuff on the ground, I'm trying to pick my feet up. I had a lady do a triathlon. No, Ironman. What was it? I can't remember what it was, but she came in placed, which is pretty goddamn good, you know what I mean? Hell, I'd be impressed if you even just made it. If I started and finished, shit, I win. Well, this person placed, and it was pretty good. She said the reason she placed, because she picked her feet up. Northern Michigan girl. So they're used to walking in the woods where you have to pick your feet up. Where if you're a city dweller, you're a day walker down in one of the big cities downstate, you've been walking on cement your whole life. You're like Aiden quit on Jaws. Let me see them hands. You've been caught bunny your whole life. Well, I don't have to take this. It's a great movie. Jaws. That's another movie we can quote. My wife hates it. Is it Jaws? Top Gun, obviously. Hunt for Red October, that's a fun one. That taught me Russian. You по-русски. You speak Russian. Немного. A little. T's are hard for me to pronounce. T's. Little. Like we have a thing, Little Smokies. L-I-L. I can't say little. It sounds like little. But if I say little, it sounds like I got shit in my mouth. It's like, well, fuck. Why don't they call them Big Smokies instead? That'd make more sense. Oh, Smokies, that's what I got. Yeah, I brought some outdated, good dogs. Brought those home. Get a nice little. Make sure that the store gets their pound of flesh. But I still get a nice little discount on it. I don't mind paying. Do not mind paying. Actually, if there's certain things that we have in the store that I enjoy so much, I will, if it's within like 2 or 3 days of going out, I don't have a problem paying full price. Oh, you hate that, don't you? You hate that, don't you? These guys are all over. Yeah, these guys will eat all your grass, eat all your trees. They'll strip the trees full of bark. So anytime I see a tent worm supply, army worm, I'll open that thing up every time. I'll even, like that one, I'll walk out of my way to do it. I'd rather have the birds get fed than see those things crawling around and eventually turn into the moths. M-O-T-H. Moth. Where's your brother? The next dog we're gonna have is called Where's Your Brother? That's his name. Okay, here's another tree that came down. And there's sage somewhere around here. That's a great smell. I love sage. Sage and cumin. Man, if you can figure out how to use sage and cumin, your life as a cook, as a chef will be easy. That was recently. As you can see, there's another army tent. Yay! Destruction. Roar! So we gotta get a branch. Hey, there's the other guy. What's up, big boy? Hey. And you got a branch, I'm gonna play with a branch. So, whoa. What happens when we're sober? We start falling down. All right, we're gonna. I found it's easier if you take these, instead of poking a hole in them, just pull them like that. They're little. I don't know why they're structurally easier to pull apart like that, but they're so easy to pull apart when you trim. Ruckus! Come on, boys. That Ruckus, what I just yelled at, he's such a curious, anxious, anxiety-riddled puppy. Goodness, I say puppy with a huge amount of sarcasm. He's 5. He acts like he's 2. We're gonna have a problem. I do not like walking through these trees. The only problem with this is, as you can see, I can't see because we've got little saplings in the ground. But they're so pretty though. Excuse me, big ass. So there's our 7-foot hill. There's the top right there. That's not 700 feet. Over at the Down that way about a quarter mile is 700 feet at the tip top. It's a tippity top. Hippity hop. That's the Adam Sandler movie, isn't it? Hippity hop, hop, hop to the hippie, something, something, something. Come on, man. Blocking the way. So yeah, this is gonna be one of the last times we walk out here. It's getting, not that we won't ever, just gets a little difficult to do it every day like we used to before this stuff came around. This whole, if you look at this on a map, this is a big rectangle from private property on the right, 2 plots of 20 acres. And then we got the one directly to the south, which is 180 acres, I think. So if we walk the big rectangle, it comes out to about just over a mile and a half, 1.6, 1.7. That's a pretty good walk. If we do that in an hour, we're doing all right. But if you do this in the wintertime, look at, that's about 3 times the exercise, 3 times the pain. It is not fun to be out here in the wintertime when it's really, really deep. Adele, oh my God, we have Adele sausages at work. They're just A-I-D-E-L-L, absolutely insane. Not good, insanely bleh. Just, what, pineapple mango? That's just crazy. So, right there's the hill where we started, so we made a big circle. And I thought we would have had to walk another couple minutes to get to. Just shows you how we're not used to this. I got something in the top of my head. Bastards. It didn't have so many bumps on top of my head. I think they're ticks. But we give the, oh, that's what I was going to suggest for taking ticks off kids. Just give them the flea and tick worm we give our dogs. That works pretty well. Obviously, that's a kidding. Can't give that to kids. Goodness. Hey, we got a plane coming up. There he is. There. Jesus. Well, that guy's hollering. Hey, we're waving. We're waving. I love these planes. I'm such a kid when it comes to planes. Bye. Bye. Goodbye. Goodbye. Go back home. Don't come back for about 6 months. You'll be all right. Leave all your money. Go, go, go. Contrary to popular opinion. Hey, there they go. Run, run, run. You fuckers get tired. Contrary to popular opinion, we will survive without you. Jackasses on paper. I can't remember how many years ago. You guys wouldn't survive without us tourists. You want to talk about a universal backbone for everybody that lives, works up here. Raised up here, born up here. If you've been up here for more than 20, 30 years, when you got a tourist saying, if it wasn't for us, you wouldn't be here. That'll piss everybody off. I remember there was a lot of ramifications for that guy. Socially, he was a pariah for quite a while. Speaking of pariahs, we're home. Woo-hoo. Yeah, before we go home and end this, I want to show you my new wagon. My new wagon wheels. Oh my goodness. Does that look gay or what? That is awesome. They're like plastic. But they're never flat. Which is great. They're not going to get flat. Because you know how much I got quoted to get these tires fixed? Tube tires, mind you. I would tell you, I took these in. It's my Cub Cadet. What did I do? I took both fronts and I think one of the backs I took in to get repaired. I thought it was just going to be resetting the bead. No. They had to play with the tubes on the inside. It came out to like 190, I think. If I remember right. I was about ready to have a cow. So when I got the quote for these over $100, I just laughed. I said, I'm gonna get Amazon specials. And that's what those are, Amazon specials. 20 bucks. Well, 40 for the both. I mean, they're $100. We're not talking about the smoker that hasn't got here yet. But yeah, Amazon. Woohoo! All right, kids, we are home. It's time to eat. Time to get high. Oh, look at our lilac bush. Hell yeah! This is sorry. This is the first year this has bloomed like this in 6 years. Well, our fifth. This is our 4th summer, and that is going really well. I wish we had scratched the snow. Oh my God, it smells so good. It reminds me of being a kid, because my grandparents had the lilac bush, and they're down in Saugatuck before it became Gay Haven. It was absolutely phenomenal, and I do love these lilacs. We got another one right there that we planted for our dog Bosco. That's a new house being built. That's fine. And we got our sage. Oh, our sage is just, oh my God, it smells so good. And it looks so good too. I love sage. I think I have a picture of, no, I have a picture of basil somewhere. But yeah, we're gonna do an impromptu garden. Then we have our catmint, which is coming up over here. These guys will put out big purple flowers. This thing will get 5 feet tall. It'll be nice. We have this on both sides. A little garden there. What's that? And over here we have my wife's garden. Well, actually, it might as well be mine, because that's my sage plant. These are all my rocks that I've picked up over the decades. I don't remember what that is, but that's mine. My bucket. That's hers. That's my basil. No, I think this is all globe basil. Remember right? But the reason for all the dry is the dogs are peeing on it. So it is what it is. But yeah, all these rocks we've gathered throughout our years of being up north, camping up north, northern Michigan, way up in the UP. It's a Petoskey stone. If we could polish it, I'm in no hurry to polish it. But we also have taken some really neat stones. We took this one because it was, the colors on it were absolutely phenomenal. Here it is. It looks like Saturn. If you look right there. Oh, sorry. Come on, come back. It looks like Saturn in a way. But we picked that up when we were camping, so I was high, so I'm sober now. I'm sober now. Okay, there's a Petoskey stone. This will give you a good, you ever want to know what a Petoskey stone looks like? There you go. It's not a real good example. I have a better example in the house that I made a smoking pipe out of. But what else have we got? Big rocks. I got, where's my pretty one? That pretty one on the deck. The one I was looking for that somebody had planted in her garden up front. Look at this one. Gotta get it wet. This big old thing. We found this up at Goodhart, which is about an hour away, half hour away, 20 minutes depending on. But this is, Jesus, 3 pounds? You can see where I tried to polish it. I gotta file it off first, but it's got a lot of quartz inside of it. I can see that through the windows in here. I only know that by watching Agate Dad. Okay, we're getting beat up with the bugs because they are all about my CO2. What's that? About CO2 coming out of my mouth. So we're done. You guys have a great day. We're gonna get some lunch. We're gonna have some bones, and hopefully it's gonna keep raining today because we need the water. Guys, have a healthy day. Have a humble day. Remember to say thank you at least 3 times a day. Doesn't matter to who.